Hey everybody, welcome back to Megaquarium. We're back at our little Elshorn aquarium here. Private collector wants to establish a public tank, and we are the architect. They had this massive display tank in the middle here. They've been working on making nice and stocked here, working on getting some more experience and science and ecology is what I mean there. So we can unlock the mushrooms, the glowing mushrooms we're hoping for here. And also the protein skimmer is the other thing we have on our docket for very soon. And then I'd like to get some better filters, get some better tanks in here. We're getting some money each day. Let's zoom back out here so we can see what's going on around the place. Things are going pretty well. Let's check a little our stats here. Day profit 476 for yesterday. I haven't done any building lately. Just let it run for a bit and let us get some cash. Need to build up the coffers a little bit here. And also build up our ecology and our research here a little bit. Now, it seems like, well, let's see here. Wait a second. We're missing some food. I thought I had food over here. We're running from over here with the food. No wonder these guys are going hungry over here. Let's fix that right now. Get some food over here. I thought I would have done this sooner, but I guess not. Then they don't have to walk so far for that. This is good, at least. They're good there. Getting a lot of prestige, which is good. That's protein skimmers within reach. Let's speed along here a little bit and get that ecology up. Now, it looks like it's gaining, but it's hard to say for sure. Once we get those disco mushrooms, it's getting 96 right now. I don't know if that's per day or what. Protein skimmer is the only thing we can unlock right now. We don't have the better powered filters or anything like that just yet, like the large powered filter or anything like that. Well, there's green in this one too. They should put some green tank over here as well. I don't know why it's missing. I feel like I would have done that. Spend a couple bucks on that. It's worth it. It's worth it. Keep everybody happy and fed. Yeah, it's all good. All right, so we're down to 93 today, but we're close on the protein skimmer. And once we have that, we'll have to take a look and see what it can do. Protein skimmer says, get enough science, that's it. Place the protein skimmer. The tank must contain at least one protein skimmer. And what does it do exactly? Provides additional filtering power and is useful for maintaining higher water qualities in small tanks. Pick next research, what do we got? Okay, there's the large filter we've been hoping for. That should solve a lot of our problems here. We've just unlocked the protein skimmer. Filtering alone isn't enough to reach the high water qualities required by corals and delicate fish. You need protein skimming too. Add one to your disco mushroom tank and see the difference in water quality compared to filtering alone. I would love to do that. That means I need to build a new tank, I think. We don't have the lighting. The thing about the protein, the mushrooms is that it needs specific lighting to be happy. And I don't know how we do that exactly. But I would love to build another wall tank here. And what I think we'll do is add the wall tank in over here so that folks over here have something to look at when they're walking past. We'll add a large tank in over here. Now, we shouldn't make it too big, I think, because we're going to have it just with the mushrooms in there. So I'm going to do like 2 small tanks over here. And it might not be the best setup because we're going to need multiple things to manage those, but I think small tanks might be the way to go for right now. So let's make this a little bit larger here. Let's go down like this. Let's make it accessible from over here as well. That's a bit of our cash, of course. And then we'll put the walls in there, and we'll put the walls in through here. Then we'll put the wall tank in. And we'll need to delete. How much bigger we want to make this? It's 95 for this one. And we could probably fit in 2 over there. Maybe just do one good one in the middle here. So make it 4 wide. That's big. That's a big tank. Let's do this. So it says it works best in a small tank. Let's do a one like this. And then we could add in more room over here eventually. So let's delete some of the blocks here. And then let's add that wall tank in here. Just a small tank to get us started here. We're close on that ecology, so let's just let it go for a minute here. Now, these guys don't have the red in there either. Oh, this is broken. That's going to make them unhappy. Let's add this in over here so they can have some food right nearby. And then this wall here we can delete. This back room area will serve for both. Yeah, there we go. Now it's got a big empty space over here, which isn't great, but enough room to walk around is good. We could put the tanks and stuff, the filtering for this one over here. Maybe put some more food stations over here. Put another door over here for maintenance. It should all be good here. We're so close on the mushrooms. Let's speed it along here one more time here. We should get there in just a moment. Let's see, we got 2 messages here now. Zebra Eel 1 is grown, and Zebra Eel 2 is grown. So they're big boys now. This is Zebra Eel 2 right there. All right, so we got a disco mushroom. Now he is a lot of prestige actually. Good number science, likes a hot tank, needs a light resource, needs a tank of 5 or more light. Needs a water quality of 70. Zooplankton every 2 days, and soft coral void tank mates, which are danger to soft corals, and it grows. Growth time increases by 1 each day that all requirements are met. Will grow to 4 after 3 days. Okay, choose now. Let's do choose now. Pick next research. What's not going to be harmful to the coral is the big question here. It would be fun to have these Voltan's lionfish. They get to be pretty big. They eat a lot. They like cover, but they eat crustaceans, but they don't eat coral. This could be a fun way to go. He's a bully. Will pester wimps. There's this guy, Panther Grouper, which is a very, very big guy. Looks like all of these will be fine. He eats cockles. Alright, so most corals, including disco mushrooms, need light to supplement their food. They'll need to add lights to each tank that contain corals. The cost of light is proportional to the size of the tank, so smaller tanks are cheaper to light. Okay. So now let's pause it again so we can get our fish all set up here. Now, it's probably underneath the reef, you think? No, it's not, actually. Where would it be? I guess it is a fish. Coral, I guess, is alive. So let's add those in. Right now the water's toxic to it because it's not hot enough. So we need to add in some stuff for that. First of all, we need the heat. So let's add in a powered combi. That gets the temperature perfect. And then we have some filtering going on. Now the water filtering needs to be 70. It's at 79 right now, but there's no fish inside of it. Now let's think about some fish that are gonna be good. Let's see, King Demosail would be good. It's a wimp, so it might be complicated later. This is a size 3 fish. Might be good. The Royal Grandma. Okay, we'll throw a couple of those in there. Get a little science going on in there. They like orange and they like pink. We also need the light. I don't know where that is exactly. Basic light provides 5 light. Now where can I put that? Oh, it just adds it right there. Okay, that's good. Puts it on all corners of it. And then these guys don't mind the light, correct? Yes, they don't care about that. Is there something that likes the light, I wonder? Yeah, we'll hold off on that maybe. And then we need to put in some water quality. So we need to do protein skimmer here. Let's do that. Here, they said we need to do that. So congratulations on obtaining your first coral. The collectors are currently compiling a wish list of what they want for the aquarium. In the meantime, you should continue to unlock new animals, equipment, and try to progress to rank 5. As you expand your aquarium, it becomes easier for some tanks to get missed by your guests. You can get feedback via the view rate overlay, toggled using the top right of the screen. Okay, that's cool. So this is overlay here. Organize windows, toggle walls, toggle warnings, guest needs, points, view rate. So it's 100% right now. It's 0% there. So we can see if things are getting missed by the public. That's handy. I don't think right now they're going to miss anything because we're going through this properly here. Unlock the deep tank. Okay, that's going to be next year. That'll be deep wall tank. That's what I want. Then we'll start replacing some for old tanks, I think, once we get the deep tank unlocked, because that'd be cool to get something like that in here for those. That's what I was talking about last time with the water going up in the halfway here. Just don't know how often you see that, really. Alright, so let's get this thing installed here. We need to get this zooplankton dispenser nearby. I'm gonna put it in an orange over there as well, just for ease of maintenance. It's only a couple $100. Maybe not even $60. That's fine. Well worth it. So we got a little bit of that going on in there. Can we add in anything else to make these guys super duper happy? This is helping a ton. This is helping a ton. Maybe these situations where I have like this situation going on, maybe I just need that one thing there. Well, we'll worry about that later. When we redo the tank, we'll redo it with that stuff in mind. Now, I don't know what happens with all the old fish inside of it if I redo a tank, though. We'll have to transplant them if we don't want to, like, delete them. They're not named or anything like that. If I was getting attached to them and named them, I might not want to do that. But if they're just, you know, we'll just put them in storage and bring them back out again when we're ready. Fixing the skimmer takes some skill. Something to keep in mind. So, we have that. We have this. He dislikes lights? Is there anybody that likes lights? Just them, huh? Let's add one more into there. How's the water quality here now? It's 86 still. And then we'll throw in some eelgrass in the back there. Make sure everybody's happy. There we go. A little bit of ecology points for that. All right, so now they're going to work. Let's go take a look at our new mushroom coral here. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. People are loving it, it seems like. Let's bring over that zooplankton. Now I really need to add another entrance over there once we get this to more developed state. So yeah, all these wall tanks will have to be redone again once I get unlocked that new deep tank. I guess I could switch the research, but I won't do it. So, build a deep wall tank, adjacent platform at correct height, stairs connecting to the floor, and any animal, sufficient water quality, and sufficient heating. That shouldn't be too tough to do. And this is broken over here, so that's going to be a big problem for all the fish in there. How many people do I have working for me right now? Let's just slow down here for a second. I want to see. I have 2. I might want to consider... so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 tanks, but they're both... One's pretty large and requires a bit of maintenance pretty frequently here. And there's some stuff that's going hungry right now, looks like. There's this one, needs feeding. Okay, I guess it's not that bad. I might want to consider adding on one more person here. Yeah, because that did take a toll on the prestige a little bit there, I think. So, in that regard then, we're at day 11. Time to hire on another person, I think. Let's hire on someone else. Fixing 3, Fred. That might be useful. Let's take a look at everybody else here. Nigel, how you good at fixing is 2. You fixing is so I think somebody that's good at fixing will be the thing to do here. Otherwise, we add in somebody that's good at feeding. We get specialists. Maybe. Maybe we get rid of our old staff and just get specialists. He's just gonna be focused. He's just gonna be focused on feeding. He's just gonna be focused on fixing, and Flick. I guess we can keep these guys on. They get $25 per day, compared to him, he gets 18. Well, that's not. Rachel and Fred is pretty expensive, but that fixing skill's well worth it. All right, let's hire on Fred. I want someone that's good at cleaning. Do you have anybody that's good at cleaning? No, it's not that big a problem right now because we actually have. You can do the fixing, feeding, and cleaning is 2. I guess hiring one more person wouldn't be that bad. It's gonna cut into our profits each day. And we're spending on staff, we're spending 51 currently. So that's gonna go up to under 23 or so. We definitely need somebody for feeding, I think. I think we definitely do. Now this bench there seems to be working for folks to rest on, but she's not finding it. Really like that royal grandma. All right. She should go sit down over there, maybe. Facing the wrong way again. I gotta put a tank right there so people have something to look at. They all expect the tank to be there. Unless I move this and flip it around, maybe. It's right in the middle. There's no other way to do it. Oh, this broke already. Everything should be good though. We took it easy on the fish in there, so that's probably why it's a little bit easier to maintain that water supply. Unless this protein skimmer is just that good. All right, let's get this deep wall tank here too. Once we get that, then I can really start taking off with the tanks here. I can expand this out a little bit here. We'll put in some tanks over here again, or maybe just put a deep tank in here, like 3 wide deep tank. And then we could put the protein skimmer in that and get some fish in there. Any kind of fish. Stairs connected to the floor. Might be a little cramped back in there. We'll see what happens. So this one I flipped around and it seems like they're facing their direction now. So that's good. Alright, some more repairs still. And it looks like there's one that needs to be fed right now. Alright. This needs to be fed then too. Yeah, we might need another feeder here. Alright, we just had another staff on here. Now we have Fred, Nigel, Flick, and Rachel. Because there is a lot of feeding that needs to be done around here now. Tons of different kinds of food, and a lot of repairs constantly, keeping us busy. Oh, they want some snack machines. See, that's going to add a whole other can of worms as far as dirt and stuff goes here. Let's do this. Let's add a snack machine in. We'll add in that garbage can as well, because they need to have that nearby. Otherwise, they're going to throw it everywhere. We'll add another one in over here. And then we'll add in the cleaning station. Right in the way, right there. That's what we'll do for now. More broken equipment. I just don't know about getting rid of that powered combi if it would drop the water quality down too far. I wonder if I can just move it and see. The temperature is too low, so I do need the powered heater there still. It's a necessity. Is everybody happy with the soda machine now? Everyone's kind of happy with the soda machine. I see no complaints anymore. There's just one guy, though. Question is, do they take their soda with them when they walk around, or they drink it like right here next to the thing? Day 15, everybody got paid. All the fish need to be fed again, and we broke this machine again here. Oh god, this is non-stop. Everything breaks. I should put some repair stuff over here, I think, too, because it's happening frequently enough that having a repair station close by to everything would be nice. Alright, we're so close in the deep tank here. So close. Should happen any second here now. Then we'll take things slow again here. Okay, so we got the deep tank unlocked. And we get the large heater next. You unlock deep tanks. Deep tanks require platforms in the back so your staff can access them for feeding. Build the platforms with the platform tool in the top left. Okay. So let's slow things down again here and let's think about our next tank. So I want to have a deep tank. We have deep versions of everything now. Deep wall tanks what I want. That's the minimum size, but that should be fine. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move everything from over here onto the new deep tank, and that'll look nicer, and then we can start changing out some of these old ones here. So first thing we need to do is demolish this wall here, and then let's go with the deep wall tank and just plop that in there, and that's the big thing here. It's got no platform right now. We have the platform menu here. That's how we build platforms. Got that in there. Now we need to put the stuff in. So we need to have we need to get this protein skimmer, and we need to have the powered combi here for now. Oh, it's gonna combine. Okay, let's move this over. Let's move these over as well. There, that's enough room. Now this dude's not stuck. We good. And we need to put the heater over here as well then. It's powered combi. There we go, 40 to 36. Then I'm going to take everything from here, and I'm going to move it over to here. So I'm going to say M, move this, move this, move this, move you. Oops, not that. Let's gonna have transfer between tanks. We gotta use the demolish tool for that. That's fine, I can do that. And then we'll move this. Move this. There we go, replicated a big deep tank now. And this thing looks nicer. We need the lights on it. So let's add the lights in. Here? No, it's underneath here. Let's take a look at that. Let's get down into it. Let's unpause here. See, that looks so much nicer, doesn't it? Now, I think one thing we can do is there's some different paints we can add in. Let's see if what that looks like here. There was something here for that. It was here? No, it's here. Tropical beach paint. Oh, that's still too on the nose with our walls, though. I don't like that. Let's try this. Pacific paint. That's it? Okay, well, I guess those are my options right now. In any event, okay, so now we have an empty tank over here. We can do anything we want with it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually delete that, and we'll put in a better tank over there. Now, that will run into some space problems, I think, though, but I think we can manage it. I think there's a way we can manage that. And we have room for lots more fish in here, too, so we can add in some more of those guys in there. We can actually make some combinations. Do I have the Demosails anywhere else? The Royal Grandma's over here. Yeah, I don't want to have too many of those in here. There's any in here? No, there's not. Well, we can put any fish in there, though. We don't have to do that. We could do some. We can mix it up a little bit now. We just need something that's not going to attack the coral. That's not that tough. The reef squirrelfish. Do I have those anywhere? I have 4 of those right now. I have 1 fox-faced rabbitfish. I have 1 red tail. I have 1 flame angelfish. I have 2 of those. 2 of those. Okay, so I guess I have like a little bit of everything now. 4, 1, 5. King Demosail probably would work over here. It's an invalid placement location. I can just put stuff into that one now? What's the deal? It seems like it's a little bit off as where you need to click right now. That is a bug they've been working on, I think. I did read something on that on their Discord recently. Maybe their or not their Wikipedia, but their about page with their blog, maybe. I'm not exactly sure, but I did read something that they're working on that as an issue right now. It's like you're not pointing quite at it, and now you point at like the base of it, and it works. All right, so that is another day. We're earning a lot of money now. We're earning a ton of cash. What was our take yesterday? So we hired more people on, and our profits went up. So that means we're earning that much more money. Oh, the food and drink is huge. That'll pay for a salary or 2. Yeah, okay. Let's demolish this old tank. Sell it. And then we'll put in the new tank here, the new wall tank. Oh, I need the deep wall tank. Never mind. I need the nice deep wall tank here. Deep wall tank. Or I could do the deep corner tank. Well, that's not going to quite work because it's the wrong kind of corner. Let's do a deep wall tank here. Same as the other one here. Now this area over here is pretty much dead to us. But what we can do is put in the, well, let's see how this is gonna work. The stairs are gonna, is that this person's trapped back here? They're not trapped back there. Let's put in the powered combi. And let's put in the protein skimmer. There's that, okay. And then we can worry about fish for it. And actually, let's do this. Let's keep moving them down the line here. Now, there's no path to get to that one right now, so let's do this. Let's move these out of the way. And we'll put those down over here further. And we can kind of do what we did with this one here. This is not enough room. I could just back this up 1. It can't be that expensive. It would save a lot of like finagling around here. Let's do that. Back it up by 1, then we can move everything back by 1. We're not going to cramp for the walkways. It's the way to do it, I think. And then we'll put another walkway in over here. Put that in there, put this in there. Beautiful, they can be fed. Then what we'll do is we'll take our eels and we'll make a new eel sanctuary over here. So I'm gonna say we're gonna move him over to there. Move that over to here. Move this over to here. Move this over to here. And then we're gonna throw in a new buddy for it. Or should we make it like a 3 eel tank? So I think there's eels here someplace else, wasn't there? Or we just have 1 eel? We have 2. There's one in the big tank here, isn't there? Oh yeah. Well, let's move it out. Let's put them together. Those buddies can hang out in there, be happy. They need 1 more cave in there. That's fine. I can work that in. Rock overhang. I could just switch this guy out for the rock overhang. There, now we got plenty of room for eels in there. We got 2 buddy eels, and they can be fed the same amount here, and we can take this over there, move it over here, because they don't need it over there anymore. Because this guy, they don't have any red eaters in there anymore. And that's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. We got 2 deep tanks now, and I think we'll go around and just do this. Like, this tank needs to be upgraded now to a bigger one. We can do that. Make a nice bigger tank, even bigger than these ones. The water quality, I think it's gonna hold pretty good. It's an 85 to 65 there. It's gonna be pretty decent. This dude's idle. He's just wandering around doing nothing. He's fixing. Oh, I can set up zones for everybody. That's kind of fun. That's kind of fun. This is broken again, so that's great. Let's get down and look at our new tanks. It's looking good. The new reef. Now, the only thing I wish we had now is that this guy was done. We got that guy done quickly. We could throw him into the new tank with these guys. There's room. There's definitely room in this new tank. I keep clicking only lights, though. There we go. There's 15 of 36. Nothing's being used in this one. That's why it's so easy to maintain that water supply. Heat is not a problem. Everything's not a problem there. We're close to the new heaters, though. Once we get that, I don't exactly know where I'll put it. I guess I could make another bigger gap between these 2 things and extend this wall out a little bit. Then I gotta extend the wall the entire way. All right, pick next research. Let's get this grouper. I want to get one of those panther groupers in here. And now let's put in our first lionfish in with these guys. Now let's make sure they're gonna be compatible. First of all, here we got this guy. He is, he's large, takes up a bunch of space. He eats the mussels, that's fine. We need some rocks in there for caves for him to hide in. He will eat fish with a size 2 or less. That's not gonna be compatible. Because these demo sales are a 3? They're a 2. Yeah, he's not gonna be happy with those guys in there. It'd be a beautiful fish. It'd be a very beautiful fish, but he's not gonna want to get eaten. The royal grandmas are fine in there, however. So I could take these guys out, the demo sales out. I just put them in. Let's delete some of them. I just put those in there. We'll sell them back. We'll trade them off to a new home here, or set them loose in the wild again. Let's throw this guy in here. I don't know why it's being so fickle. All right, we got that in there. Now we need caves to make him happy. Got that, and now the water supply in here. Looking pretty good. It's 40 of 36 to 77 for that. Okay, good. We got our first lionfish. And then we got our food over here. That's good. This guy eats that too, so that's perfect. It's right handy right there. Let's get low and see if we can see this guy. Oh, yeah. I want to get lower so I can see him better, but it's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. I just be walking right into the tank. He's cool. He's the big guy around here. He's like the main attraction now. I think that's gonna be a big attention getter, I think. That guy there. It's beautiful. Beautiful specimen. I like this hanging outside the tank. It's always fun. Don't mind me. Just go and check out my tanks. All right, before we wrap up this episode here, we need to get this up to 350 to complete the reward, the rank 5 reward here. And we don't get anything for it, but I think this is how we end the scenario. I'm gonna replace some of these tanks and put them into with big tanks, and then we should be fine then after that. We'll have the prestige way high, I'm sure. So I'm gonna start maximizing the space a little better here, and I'm just gonna take a quick break, and then I'll be back with a new and improved aquarium. All right, so we got the tanks almost set up here. I just did a little bit of work here. We got the deep tanks, 3 of them going here. What I thought would be fun to do is remodel the corner area over here. And we might have to get rid of the arrow here, but let people go where they want to go. I'm gonna move this door down here a little bit. I'm gonna move this thing over here. And what we're gonna do is have a nice big corner deep tank over here. Like this. Oh, look how big we can make this thing. Oh my God, how cool would that be? We're not gonna go that big though. That's kind of crazy. Let's go like that, and that's in par with basically what we have other places there already then. And we'll add in the rest of the walls here so people don't walk back there. That's great. And then we just need to have, well, it needs all the basic stuff there. It needs to have the walkway there. And we have that, and then we can put in our new fish here. This grouper is gonna be happening very, very quickly here. I'm gonna speed this along a little bit here. But look how fast we're getting ecology right now. We're getting so much stuff from this one here. We got a lot of good stuff in there. I didn't even add in very many fish in there. I added a few more of these what are the fox-faced rabbit fish. I've added a few more of those in there, and that seems to be boosting the ecology up like crazy. Science has gone off the charts. We already got our next thing here. This tank has been put to shame. I feel like these other tanks are taking it over. We're at day 19 now. And I think by day 20, we should have plenty of research for our next fish here. So this grouper, I don't know what his deal is. His panther grouper likes to have caves. So we can start building this place up a little bit for him while we're waiting here. We can add in those caves. And then once I'm done, I'm going to go on a little tour of the place here. So then we can have the, we need caves. He likes to eat a lot of food. He's a big fish. Likes a 55 water quality, so that shouldn't be a problem. And like the mussels. Okay, that shouldn't be a problem at all. There we go. Pick next research. We can get the oblique line Donnie back or the longhorn cowfish. I don't think we'll ever play with either one of those. What I want to do is put this panther grouper in here and add him into the collection and boost our prestige up over the top. I want to put 3 of them in there, and then a little bit of other fish here. We need more caves here first of all. That's one thing. If I want to put 3 of them in there. We'll put one over there like that. Dueling caves, dueling rocks. Okay, so that's good. We need to have the filtering going on. Good. We need to have the water temperature brought back up. So I'm going to put in, I'm going to spare no expense here. We're going to put in the large filter. We're going to actually put the large heater in here. Put the large filter in here. Spare no expense. And then I'm going to put in that, I'll move this down a little bit over here, I think. And then I'm going to put in that protein skimmer here as well. And that's gonna make a big difference here. They like like mussels. That's good. And then we can have these kelp. Let's let them hang out within the reeds here a little bit, maybe. Get that going here, and then we can have some other fish in there. Like what do we want to fill the zip with? I mean, there's room for 80 in there. Room for 80. Now, what's the deal with them? They can't be with fish size less than 2. And the requirement 4. So this might be another one where we put in the, well, I was gonna say we could put in this guy here. This will work. He's a green. He doesn't like to be with stony coral clams. It's fine. Put him in there. And then this guy here, he doesn't want to be with other things that eat the same stuff as him. Now we can't put the rabbit foxfish in there then. That won't work. This guy will be okay though. This is flame angelfish. Cannot be with other flame angelfish. Dislikes the same things. Got pretty decent water quality requirements. And you can only have one of those at a time in there. And yeah, I can put the lights in there. I think everybody else is good with lights. So we can add the lights and have some coral in there. I think the soft coral I don't think they'll mess with. Let's see if it's compatible. It'll yell at me if it's not. The lights are not on and they can't increase because they have the lights. So the lights are the big thing holding on back right now. We can fix that pretty easily. And everybody else is happy. Cool, we can put in one more of those then. As long as everything's happy with that, cool. A little more science then. Oh, it's not the end. So we got the 350 of experience we needed, but it's not the end. We need to build toilets now. Some of the build toilets shouldn't be that complicated, though. I actually have some space for it over here, and that's not going to be that expensive to do so. We can build the basic toilets right there. Add them in right there. Okay, let's just add in spots for it then. Let's put it over here. Put some toilets in there, just like that. And then we'll add in the basic toilets here. Basic toilet. And I guess we don't need to do anything else with this space here, though. So this basic toilet doesn't need to be like right there. Put it right there. It's unisex, it looks like. Boost that price up a little bit more here. Why not? And we'll put the brakes right there, and then we can actually sell back some of this space here. We'll do this then. Don't have it freestanding over there. We got the basic toilets there. That's good. Everyone's happy now. Maybe put one over here as well. So all folks are all happy. And that's what we'll have over here as well, because that'll use up some of the space. Explain why it's not so, you know, inviting over there, maybe. There we go. Another toilet for everyone to use. Everyone will be happy. And we need to build one more someplace else. We'll put it over here by the other exit here. So we'll put it right here. There we go. Beautiful. And we just need 390 to complete the last rank here, which I'm guessing we're going to get to in no time to reach rank 5. Oh, we're losing some fish here. What happened? No repairs. Oh. We're losing fish. That's certainly going to help hurt our chances here. Water quality's fading fast. Get these things fixed quickly, people. Quickly, 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 quickly. Go, go, go. We got a crisis. We're losing our water quality. There we go. We fixed it all up and everyone's happy. Everyone's getting fed. I think we've got the prices averted. And our prestige is going back up again. Oh, it's falling down again. What's dead now? Oh, we just keep everything repaired here for a second. I think what we could do is hire on some more people, and they'll certainly help us with fixing here. Let's get a level 3 fixer if we can. Level 2 is what we'll do. Let's hire in a couple more. We're in plenty of money, I think. Money's not really an issue right now, but the fixing everything is an issue. So make sure everything stays fixed nice and quickly here. We'll have employees tripping over themselves, but everyone will be happy, I think. All right, so now we have day 29. We're still chasing that 390 dream here. I don't quite know what else we can add in that can really put us over the top. Right now, not everything's getting seen as much as it should. This stuff in the corner here is not getting seen that much. So I wonder if these markers are actually causing problems here. Let's get rid of the markers here and see what happens. If it improves the view rates. Stuff in the back here is getting neglected. That's hurting the prestige. Well, there it goes. It's going back up again now. It's starting to. I think the difference of the getting rid of the things here. Oh, then we got a new animal here too. The oblique-aligned dotty back has a carry requirement you haven't seen before. Dislikes congeners, which means they can't stand being around any other members of the genus or family. So no grandmas, dotty backs, or other anthers. I think this would be a good fit for over here if I can. Let's throw them into there. And the water quality is the issue right now. I could add in another powered thing into here, though. Another big filter into there. I think that should take care of it. So let's delete this one here and put this one in. And that should get us over the top as far as that water quality goes. Let's see what else he doesn't like. Oh, he doesn't like having multiples of the same kind there. Okay, let's care one of these guys then. There, now he's happy. Okay, so we can't have anything that's the same in there. Even same ones as him. This should put us over the top, I think. We're gonna get close, if nothing else. Let's put him in someplace else, maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. It's looking pretty good. I don't think there's any fish I'm neglecting. Oh no, I did put this. They didn't put the longhorn cowfish in here anywhere yet. Let's try it in here. Is he gonna be okay in there? Water quality's not good. Oh, because we have these old school things in here. Let's change those out. Let's change these out for the good ones now. And these will be just as prone to breaking as the other ones here. Actually, a little bit better for quality's sake. And we'll put in this guy as well. And it still gets our water quality pretty low, actually. It's at 68 to 70. What can I do? There's no real room putting anything anywhere there. What I could do is put a... I could put a pump in. And connect it to here. And then put in one of these protein skimmers. Let's move this guy. And we'll move that protein skimmer right here. And that should provide a lot of water quality for it. Oh yeah, that's gonna do the trick. That is gonna do the trick for sure. We're at 330. It's still falling a little bit here because something needs to be repaired or fed or something. This is down again. Yeah, that falls a lot. Everything's 100% viewing now though. So it's still not hitting it. Then we just gotta like step up the detraction somehow, I think. Oh, we don't have cockles. That's the problem. We need cockles. Can't live without that. Let's see. There we go. Get them fed so they're happy, and then we should be good then. The longhorn cowfish, what does he not like? He increases in size. He's a wimp. He can't be housed with a bully. That should be no problem. Shouldn't be no problem. We don't have bully fish around here. Water quality's good enough. I could probably throw one more of them in there. See if that gets us over the top. Seems like the beginning of the day everything's fixed up nicely and everyone's happy until the next day. Then we need to feed everything again here. And now it's falling again still, but I don't know, it's getting higher, I think, than it was before. It's hard to say. Still falling down again. See, this over here is the problem. Again, they can't get through there. Let's do that. That should work. There we go. Fix those up, please. There we go. That should get us back on track. Any blockage like that is going to cause problems. And I probably should just expand this like one more block. For as often as it's dying on us. It's pretty frequently. We're at the highest we've ever been right now. 350. Crack the 350 mark. We're getting close. We're closing in on it. Here it comes. Here comes day 60. Day 31 now. And we're at 370. Oh, it's higher and higher. Oh, we got another repair to do though. I think it's just stop breaking for 2 minutes. We got it. Nice. Rank up. There we go. And all new kinds of stuff unlocked. Nets, palm trees, schooling bannerfish, coral beauties, powered pumps, Belfast tanks. So many things we can do now. Holy cow. So, next, the collector's ready to reveal the list. It centers around 3 corals, blue tubular sponge, daisy star polyps, and toadstool leather coral. Well, we have tons of research to do now, lots of things unlocked, lots of places to go from here. So I'm going to take a break for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's a little bit longer one. Hope you guys don't mind. I'll be back to finish up the scenario next time. Have a good night.